Guru with the header. Leone Kamara. Himself to win the race against one. He couldn't do it against two. Top scored in qualifying for Sierra Leone, Leone Kamara. 3 goals there as well. These 3 goals in Egypt in early stages of the competition, making the early tournament scorer, top scorer. Still a long way to go, of course, and just how far can Sierra Leone go? Ismail Omar Ali with the throw. Opening it up. Long and direct and looking for Kibeku. Just too much for Ashrafu Kibeku to latch onto that. An awfully long way. The Azam FC player. Heavy touch. Chance again for Sierra Leone, and Gandhi is in behind. Men in the middle, only one of them. Just played it far too far in front of Saliu Ba. Made his feelings clear about the delivery that came in. Isn't it? Free kicker. Eager challenge coming in. Nathaniel Jallo clipping his opponent as he came through. Chance to tide a bit for Jallo, who was heavily fouled in the opening game of Sierra Leone against Zambia. Kibeku inside for Fana. Fana recovered enough to put him off his stride. Better this from Tanzania. Good flowing move. So Jallo just cut that out. Gambia. Giving it away. Just have to have the throw in, no more. Cashuele. He won it. He was going to take it. Into the middle it goes. Put away importantly by Keita. Tanzania again winning it back in the middle of the pitch, but Sierra Leone profit from some loose play. Both teams looking as though they really want to get on and find a goal. And camera just inside for Cabia. Cabia will just sit very deep. Wearing number 5 in midfield. just a little bit scrappy at present. So then we got into their group, then Samuel Seleman Jami Jr. Through the KMCFC man time as well, and the space. Well, as Tanzania made their debut in this competition in 2021, they Momo camera just overhit it, unable to latch onto it, but that was a very, very promising opening for Sierra Leone, which they were unable to profit from. Just too much on the pass from Momo camera. The press won them possession. This was a fairly routine pass. It's just half a boot ahead. Saliu Ba, the two players who scored against Egypt, combining for Sierra Leone. Into the middle it goes. Is this Tanzania's first ever goal at these 2025 African Under-20 Cup of Nations? And you know that it is not. How on earth did he miss that? Well, that was a chance for Tanzania and Bakari to give his side the lead at the Under-20 AFCON for the first time ever. And you are not going to get a better chance than that. Across the face of goal, he just couldn't sort his feet out. It is a horror miss from Tanzania's number 11. The goal at his mercy. Little surprise he is wearing a look of disgust on the bench, because Tanzania just find goals so hard to come by. Since their debut in this tournament in 2021, they played 4 games and they have scored just the 1 goal. In their second game in the group stages of their debut appearance in 2021 against the Gambia. Novatus Dismas finding an equaliser just 2 minutes from time. They conceded 8 in that campaign, which shows you what a baptism of fire it was for them. They improved obviously against South Africa when losing by a goal to 0. The fact remains it is 1 goal from 4 games. No clean sheets, and so when opportunities come along like that, they've got to be taken. Jami Jr. Sitting up for Bakari. Kibeku inside. Bakari doing well to ride the tackle, but loose with the pass, and Sierra Leone can pick this up. The Shooting Stars. To see possession. Saeed Navshad. This is Sierra Leone's 3rd of their 4 group games. Tanzania's 2nd out of their 4. It is South Africa on Tuesday for Sierra Leone, and then they're going to face a nervy 5th and final match day in this group A, as they all sit it out and see if they've done enough to make it into the knockout phase. The feat that would be Whoever wins the quarterfinals, of course, makes it to the World Cup later in the year. The African Championships, Long having doubled up as qualifiers for the Under-20 World Cup as well. That tournament being in Chile later in the year. Still going to be if Sierra Leone made it Under-20 AFCON could make it to that first ever Under-20 World Cup as well. Shwele. Just should have impeded Jallo. Jallo again. A bit of space in there, but the pass was hit Kibeku. Tanzania still have it with the ricochet. Important defensive block there by Toure. Absolutely nothing to separate the sides. Pushing the back and a free kick to Tanzania. And as for Tanzania, they will next face Zambia. That's on Tuesday. And then they finish against the host, Egypt, on Friday. Got some work to do if they're going to be in the mix, Tanzania. But those close to the squad say they're much better prepared than they were 4 years ago. Far greater understanding of what it takes to succeed at this level. Well, that's surely going to be offside. As soon as he touches this, it will be. I mean, he's in, and the ball is in the back of the net, and it should theoretically be a moment to save it, but he was a mile offside in the build-up. I think he might have known it as well. Jamie Jr., look at that. Comfortably a couple of yards offside. At least he showed that he knows where the back of the net is. Took it nicely, opening up his body. Warning sign for Sierra Leone, but they will argue that their defensive line and offside line held firm. These men also had a goal ruled out. Gandhi against Egypt. Yet to score, but man entrusted with leading the line for Sierra Leone. Nice footwork again from Momo Camara. Hamid Camara. Keita. Safar. Sierra Leone with always forward in the final third. He's forced back. Toure. Just playing in between the lines and cut out. Shwele fell down to Jallo. Could be in trouble with the referee. He's trying to point out that he's not done too much wrong, but Cyprian Shakur Kashwele would disagree. I'm clearly unhappy about that. The FC Calon man. Sierra Leone international star Calon Inter Milan, leading figure in the game and the country. They're major stars. And the hope is, of course, that this generation of players will start producing more and more like him. Because a Momo Camera is the man that people will be certainly keeping an eye on and seeing what he can do, seeing what he will do in his career. Loose from Bar. Kibeku. Very tight spaces in which to play. Kibeku trying to find men in the middle, but Jallo equal to it. Fafana started the game on the left side, now on the right. He's lost it, and it's just not enough pitch. A marauding move down the left-hand side from Tanzania. Leone yet to force Ismail Bank. Tanzania goal into action to get a shot away. In case you've joined us late, Tanzania really should be leading. Bakari missing an open goal 10 minutes ago. The goal was at his mercy. He just could not sort his feet out. Just had to tap it 2 yards or so into an empty net. Otherwise, the free goal scoring form that we saw from Sierra Leone against Egypt absent for now, but their 3 goals came in the second half of that encounter. Trailing by a goal at the break. If they want omens for Sierra Leoneans, they might like to point to the fact that the last team that scored 4 goals against Egypt at an under-20 AFCON went on to win the tournament, because that was Senegal 2 years ago. It's the host then, and stepping in at relatively short notice for these championships. Tiwa could not hold. Sort of touch on his court as well, but playing on advantage play by the referee. Into the middle it goes, and a crucial touch took it away from the head of Gandhi. Really important defending there. This is the gaping goal. So look at that, it's something Gary wanted to see again. It was there. Just sank his head into the turf. Seconds. It followed. Most of these sides like it. Play it quickly through the midfield if they can. Sierra Leone fans, too much to excite them so far. Just a stray arm there from Ismail. Catching Mohamed Fafana. Keita, dispossessed, just too much on it. Frustration from Jamie Jr. Cuts into another Momo camera, unable to bring Gandhi in. 18 years of age, Gandhi, the striker for Sierra Leone. It's a better ball forward, and that's nicely played as well. Into the middle it goes. This guy goes as well, and Quebec with the header. Gambia picks it up. It was Mohamed Camera who got the cross in. He's still lurking on the left-hand side. Momo Camera. Can Sierra Leone make this one count? Maui to clear it away. Skipper plays for Coastal Union back home. He's gone down. Didn't really complain too much to the referee. Little look. Caveat. Seems to have recovered from that jolt that he took earlier in the game. Good pocket of space for him. Jallo down the right-hand side. Just trying to find space for the cross. Good handling from the Tanzania, but overly aggressive in the eyes of the Ivorian official Abdul Karim Kiswanya. Opportunity for Sierra Leone to get men forward. Finally, possibly. Touching the shot on goal. In it goes. Inadvertently went forward. The greatest free kick. Toure. Yeah, now for Toure. Frustration for me. Gives the thumbs up. We're going to look for him. And for Toure. He's had little to work with so far. Can't be done. Ismail spotted space for Cashwele. Been a little tight these last few moments. Down by Naushad. And his desperation to win the ball back. Saeed Naushad. He's picked up a yellow card. A substitute in the first game. Gera Sugar midfielder. Chosen to start today. That wasn't the finest bit of play. There we go. Just dribbled under him. Clearly caught. Right foot. Caveat. Instantly felt it. Shallow. Caveat. To Saliuba, to the byline. Nice crossing. He's going to find a player in green. Jallo. Striker goal for Mohamed Kamara, and into the back of the net. He goes on the rebound. It's not going to count though. Well, Gandhi thought he finally got his first goal of the tournament, but the flag went up instantly for offside. The strike from Mohamed Kamara just too hot for handle for Ismail Mpank. It was a really good volley. He's certainly not offside, Gandhi. Surely will need to be checked because Gandhi was most confused. Lots of players look that way after they have infringements go against them. Clearly see there that he was very much onside. There was a Sierra Leone in an offside position. He was not interfering with play. And they will be going to VAR. Well, they will be awarding the golden state straight away. Sierra Leone lead, and Samuel Gandhi has his first goal of the tournament. He's been made to wait in more ways than one. Look at the smile that comes out. He's had a frustrating face for much of this game. But when the chance came his way, his first of the game, Sierra Leone striker has given his side the lead. And once again, Tanzania unable to keep a clean sheet at the Under-20 Africa Cup of Nations. Their fifth game in history of the tournament. And the fifth time they have conceded. Started really well. He put in a dangerous cross and Jallo into Mohamed Kamara. Great technique on the volley. Not the best save from Mpank. And he just popped it exactly where he didn't want to. Back into the 6-yard box where Gandhi was sniffing, pouncing, hungry for goals. And Sierra Leone, the group leaders in Group A, are ahead again. And as it stands, they are on 7 points in the group, which is 4 more than anyone else. Admittedly, they will, of course, have played one more game than both the nearest sides to them, Egypt and South Africa, both of whom have 3 points. Quebecu has got to be careful with his throw-ins because I'm sure that in the rules of the game, they make Gandhi's goal coming just seconds after their first shot on target, which was from Mohamed Kamara. And their second, well, a split second later, separates the sides. Kashuele, Bakari, how costly his miss must be feeling now to the Tanzanian side. Got a corner. Claims from Quebecu of a handball in there, as well by Jamie Jr. Well, they're still protesting, the Tanzanians. Work here to do for the Ivorian official. Let's have a look. Bakari. You can see the right hand did touch the ball. Whether it was intentional or not is for the officials to decide. As you see they have clearly decided it wasn't. Now Shan with a set-piece delivery for Tanzania. Outswinger. Headed away by Sierra Leone. Ba looking instantly to launch a counter. Gandhi, not enough on that, and not the greatest touch from him. And once again, in this game, on one side has a corner, the other side goes up the other end and instantly gets one, just as Tanzania did. And Sierra Leone got a corner a few moments ago. Very heavy touch from the skipper. Keita into Ba. Not repeat the trick so much that just drifting out of play. Saliu Ba. He's with Wilberforce strikers back home, the 18-year-old. He's been putting in some decent crosses from their left-hand side. In a game where we've not seen too many of them. Now Shan. Kashwele, striker goal and a strike hit as well from Kashwele. Straight into the arms of Jallo. First proper effort on target, really from Tanzania, in that it had some sting. The Tanzania danger man, Kashwele, just giving a little indication of what he's about. Vedastas. Akari. It's not fully cleared out. Into the middle it goes. But I can't clear it. Just can't get this away at the moment, Sierra Leone. Tanzania. What a free kick in there. For Cabia, you can see his face, you can't quite believe it. Kibeku with the delivery, doesn't beat the first man. Bar will complete the clearance. Kibeku inside, loose from him, Fafana. Keita into Bar. Again. Constantly looking. No camera. There's one challenge in play for Fafana, who's dropping up on this left-hand side again. Switch of play from Kiswanya. Cut out by Jallo. Cabia just turning into trouble. Winning the free kick. To the dismay.
Additional time 3 minutes.
Kiswanya. 3 minutes of additional time might be extended. That's the second time in the game that Alpha Cabia has caught it on his right foot. He's certainly going to be feeling that tonight. Accumulation of studs. we see the goal again. Good ball inside from Jallo. Nice first touch from Mohamed Kamara. Decent volley as well, but Ismail and Pank needed to be pushing that anywhere but there. Should have been going the other way. Instead, Gandhi had it exactly where he wanted. Sierra Leone to the narrow advantage that they may well be taking into the break. Jallo coming on for Gandhi. Really around him, clattering in from the back by Vedastas. He's looked at us as exactly what he thinks of that, but he come in from behind. He couldn't know he was there. A bit of a shove as well from the Tanzanian centre back. They've scored 2 goals already in this competition from outside the area. Sierra Leone. They'll have confidence in letting fly from here. Something special to go in from here, surely. Can Mohamed that'll be pretty much that for the first half, unless Tanzania could do something with that attack. Touch on Jallo. As the referee blows for half-time. A half that Tanzania will look back on with real regret, because Bakari Msimu had a glorious chance to give them the lead, only to spurn an open goal and so allow that honour to go to Samuel Gandhi, who shot Sierra Leone ahead just before half-time, after Ismail and Pank could not handle the strike from Mohamed Kamara. Sierra Leone leading Group A before kickoff, and now possibly in line to be extending